Hey guys, Off Topic Games here. Today I want to do a deck profile on the Ripple Rush deck. This Ripple Rush build is gonna be very different from the typical ones you see winning in Japan and whatnot. So yeah, so I have three Boss Legion, I don't know what it's called, and two mates. I only run 5 grade 3s. My build will definitely lose in an attrition match, but you know, it's not the point of the deck, so I just want a lot of live cards at the grade 2 games. Okay, and then for grade 2s, 4 of the Pavroth, the Ripple, and then I run 4 of the Lapis. This is another Ripple. It's a pseudo 12k attacker. And then 4 turtles. This is the one that free calls a grade 2 or grade 1 upon call. And then 1 Tidal Assault. So already you can see that there's 13 grade 2s. It's very, very off in terms of a normal deck. And I'll explain why later. Grade 1s are a lot more straightforward. 4 of the Ripples, the Ride Chain Ripple, 4 Odysseus, the card that pretty much makes a deck. I run 4 of the Seagull Soldier. This is a very odd choice for most people probably. And then I run 3 Quintet Walls. As for grade 1, the more popular selection is probably to use the Penguin Soldier here. I think this is a better card than the Seagull. I just don't run it because I always end up like riding it or calling it for some reason when I don't have 2 souls, so I don't know. I don't really use it. Starter, of course, this guy. And then my trigger lineup is, again, it's very odd. I run 6 draws. Make sure you run the Margot clone because that's pretty important in this deck. So 6 draws. And then I run 12 crits, or sorry, 10 crits. So I don't run any heals in this deck. Mainly because, again, I mostly don't expect to be losing in damage. I mean, if you are, then, well, so be it. Just lose a game, whatever. Make sure you do run 4 of the Ripple critical triggers. Okay, and then as for the strides, I run 4 Podromos, 1 Aristotle, and 3 Blizzas. I would like to change this. I haven't played this game in like 2 weeks, but I would change this. I would take one of this out for sure for something else, and probably one of this out for something else. Maybe Commander Thavis, like the popular builds use. I don't know. I don't want to spend money on it though. So that's my strides. So there's several reasons why this deck is so skewed, but for the most part, it's, you know, there's a lot of debate about like the turtle, for example, that's either really good or really bad. You know, I don't really care, but if you're gonna use it, you might as well, you know, skew the deck in the direction to, you know, fully use this card. So I only run like 5 grade 3s, and then if you add up the grade 2s and 1s, it's probably like, I don't know, like 28 cards or something, much more than half your deck. I think when people use a Ripple Rush, they don't stick to the grade 2 game long enough. Again, that's personal preference, so you can do whatever you want, but I see a lot of you know, trying to push with Genovius, a skill, often. That's fine and all, but I like staying at grade 2. That's the reason for like lowering the count on the Sentinels, or using Seagull rather than Penguin Soldier. It's just to make sure I always have live cards, live lanes when I play the grade 2 game. But yeah, I don't know. It's figuring out when to ride the grade 3 is probably the hardest part of this deck. And again, it's not for attrition, so I don't expect to use heal triggers. I mean, if you're lucky, heal triggers will activate once in a game, and That's it. So that's the Ripple Rush deck. Please comment if you have any questions or suggestions. Thank you.